Din il-paċi u serenità tal-imġar Malta l-lum nilqawkom għal-programm ieħor Cibus Tv. Nawguralkom il-ħadd it-tajjeb. Grazzi tal-qegħdin magħna llum sa nkunu daqsxejn kapriċjużi, insomma, kif jgħid il-Malti ħantu għafti tal-ħela li ħajkonna prodotti verament interessanti x'niklu fil-kċina. Ħajkonna l-Lisbeth Likens sabi matana ħad tipprepara xi platti wkoll li għandhom x'jaqsmu maċ-ċikkolata. Għandna wkoll il-Sara Mugorti li ħad nitkellmu magħha u nduqu ħelu daqsxejn b'differenza u qed nitkellmu fuq ħelu. Għandna magħna lil Joe Tanti u l-arusa tiegħu Michelle Mikallef. Cibus TV magħkom dalwaqt. Għana fil-ċina, ma ħabiba tiegħi Lisbeth Likens. Good morning, Lisbeth.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am good, thank you.
Let's say it right away, right? You're Belgian.
Jena Belġana.
Inti Belġana. Għax nkellek mardux li Belġana taħu għalija. Right, so where it comes to chocolate?
Well, we're born and bred with it.
You are.
We actually have chocolate blood in our veins.
That's fantastic. So. That's really good to hear. So we're going to have some chocolate today, are we?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. Lovely ingredients here, but there's all sorts of stuff. There's some ricotta here, there's some dry tomatoes, right?
Yeah, we opted for some local ingredients actually because I thought, we came to Malta, there's so much lovely local produce here, so fresh, and it's just right off the market.
Right. Are these spinach leaves?
These are spinach leaves, so we've got the ricotta, sun-dried tomatoes, capers, some deep-pitted black olives, eggs, and that's what's going to be our first dish.
Which is going to be?
The sformato al ricotta.
Sformato al ricotta, mux għalija għattajt, right? Sformato ġifiri, ma sformato ġifiri għax fil-forum, mill-forum, ħatkun għed battalom, bat ħalli il-forma taħħom, għax sformato ħajħorġu minn dawn il-forum. These are, can I have a bite of the spinach?
Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, I can have spinach if it's raw. In a salad. I don't enjoy it when it's cooked.
I'll convince you later on.
Really?
I'm sure you will love this one.
Oh, this is delicious.
It's going to be very tasty little tartlets with ricotta, and it's going to be very gooey and very, very, very nice.
Right, and then we're going to have some chocolate.
Then we're going to pass on to the sweets and making
We'll talk about that later, but surely at least give an idea of what we're having.
Well, we're making chocolate mendiance. Do you know mendiance? Have you heard of
Mendiance?
You know, the word is French, obviously, but it means beggar. Mm-hmm. And it comes from the Middle Ages where the four ecclesiastical
powers?
Yes. They had different kinds of robes, different colours of robes.
I see.
And these orders, they were beggars, begging orders. They had to beg for their food. And so you have these little chocolate discs which will be topped with several toppings, and each topping represented one of the orders.
Well, I'm a fan of all the orders, so I'm going to be trying everything. There's some walnuts here.
We've got some almonds and hazelnuts, some dried fig and raisins, and these were the traditional ones.
Right.
Today I've also brought some walnuts and some pistachios.
These are unsalted, yes?
Great, aren't they?
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Even unsalted, I mean, they're
I love that. I prefer them unsalted.
And then some dried apricots, and I've chosen some blueberry. And then I'm going to go for a wild card, and I brought some chili flakes as well to go on the chocolate.
Aha, chili and chocolate. Oh, yes. This is sounding all so promising. Look, I'm not going to stop you from starting, so please go ahead.
Good idea.
Because I'm really, really eager. But are you starting with the chocolate?
No, I'm starting with the first course with the sformato.
Okay.
Just gonna strain the ricotta a bit and pass it through a sieve. I've already started it here because then it becomes more fluffy, so it will...
So how did you do that? You just push it through?
Manual labour.
Manual labour, all right, there you go.
Just push it through, that's all. You want to have a go? You can have a go.
I can try, yes.
Just push it through with the spoon, just push it through. Harder, Joseph.
Yeah.
Did
you do this?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you get one of our cameramen to help you? You got one of our cameramen.
I mean, obviously you don't have to do it, but it will make the cake more fluffy.
Right. So we're not doing exactly what are we doing here? We're just really
Just separating actually the mass a bit. So what you do what you do is when you separate the mass, you see that it becomes really, really nice and separated.
making me look like a right
and it will
horse, aren't
mix
you?
more with these ingredients.
You're making me look like a right horse. Look at you.
It's not my first attempt, so.
So I'm going to try the fluffy bit then.
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
Just a little bit. I know it's not... Oh, yeah, it is fluffy.
It is, isn't it? Texture is completely different, it changes.
That's interesting, really.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
But this is going to be a savoury dish, yes? So
Yes,
we're
it's going to be
start
savoury
with
dish.
something to chew on, and then we'll have some dessert a bit later.
That's right.
Right, so this has quite a Mediterranean character here.
Yeah.
This is Maltese ricotta. There are many types of ricotta
This is Maltese ricotta.
in the world, especially in Europe, especially in Italy. This is ours.
Well, there's a bit of a difference between the Maltese and the Italian one, where the Italian ricotta is actually made of the whey. After they make the cheese, you have the whey that's left, and that's what they make. They reboil it, and it becomes a curd, and that becomes ricotta.
Exactly.
The Maltese ones, and that's what the difference in texture is more creamy because they use full milk. They don't use the whey. They use.
We do. How much of you is Maltese?
After 4 years, quite a bit. Actually.
Quite a bit, yeah? Good. Okay. So I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
All right. You work hard because I'm going to be meeting my guests, but I'm going to be watching.
All
The
right.
camera's going to be here, so you make sure you do your job properly.
Will do.
See you later, Elizabeth.
Have fun.
Ciao tanti. Joe,
Exactly.
inti sirtu issa koppja VIP. Joe u Michelle, Joseph u Michelle, hija. Tomx l-ewwel Joseph u Michelle, sewwa.
Insomma, jini qablu, na fleta, naddiħ.
Mux qabilhom bħala VIP, ġifieri.
Ma konna tkellimna fuq, ta' di.
Iva, naf.
Jienu konna tkellimna bidi.
Tu għax anke da ma
Il-Prim Ministru, ma kana badi Joseph u Michelle u Joseph u Michelle. Il-Michelle bdew jitqu. Amma jienu il-Prim Ministru kena x'namlu, ma tantx tħaqna, komplejna bix-xogħol.
Sewa, għaxa mux dik il-ħajja hija.
Diki.
Imma x'tagħmel.
Diki.
Isma'.
Qed nisma'.
Jinsa, wa smajt. Sa nagħmluha?
Ħanamluha f'Lulju.
Ħad iż-żewġu.
Ħaniżżewġu f'Lulju.
Tielet
ta' Lulju bil-fatt.
Il-tlieta tal-Lulju?
Konna ħaniżżewġu fl-4 ta' Lulju, imma l-fotografu ma setax. U aħna il-fotografu
Daqsek
huwa
importanti.
ħabib kbir tagħna u ma jistax.
Maħabba fih.
Ħabba l-fotografu.
Third or fifth? Għadlu mela will go for the third.
Daqsek importanti.
Għazek importanti.
Għax ridu kif ġifiri.
Ġobna ħafna, ħabib tagħna ħafna.
U ħafna drabi li jibqa'.
Eżatti.
Għax il-video l-lum, ma dimma għax min jaraw il-video.
Video mux
Infatti mux sanamlu video.
Għax ma ħassan jafferi. Imma ritratti tibqa' verament f'dak il-moment li għalik huwa ta' importanza.
U kien kważi dejjem hemm għal kull outing li kellna. Kien kważi dejjem il-guest photographer.
Oh, I see.
Allura nafu x'tib ta' ritratti joħdilna wkoll.
Fi żmien il-clubbing, meta kont indoq jew hekk.
X'sa tiklu fit-tiġ?
Ħaniklu fit-tiġ.
Il-manager.
Għawek li kellu għal-departimenti għak.
Jena mistieden, ħankun taster.
ħajkonna taħlita sabiħa. ħajkonna finger foods cold u warm, ħajkonna pasta tables, ħajkonna il-coffee table li rittar ma ta' bikel malti wkoll, inkluż l-imqaret u affaritek. Very traditional. Very traditional, ġifiri. U il-cake ħajkun not traditional darba pero. Għax id-deċidejna, li namlu red velvet cake. Miflok għal minn cake.
Għallu għadin idea, ta' ġobni ta' di, id-deċidejna.
Id-deċidejna?
Id-deċidejna. Illa-lix, ħafna minn allergiku għanna t-sillum il-ġurnata. So għadna, why not do a red velvet cake? U ħanamlu red velvet cake.
Red velvet cake.
Which is more romantic, obviously, għax meta taqsmu għandek il-Valentine colors u kol ġewa.
Ta' min jgħid li kelli sejja, jien. Imma mbagħad tara għajnej Michelle, per esempio, isma' għax fil-bidu taħtek, għamel xi ħaġa l-dattiġ. Contribute. Kontribuzzjoni ta' xaħġa. Xi idea.
Ħajtik ħajtu.
Allora jien inti għadeja, min naf kieku nagħmlu hekk. Uċċa.
Kompli jaqra. Jikon nimmaġna forsi xi futbol pitch għamlu Juventeru.
Le, ta' kien għarmem xtok fuq futbol, eh?
Nisperaw, le.
Għaddejn bil-lessons ta' sfin u koll.
B'serjetà.
Għaxin ma nafx Għaltli, id-deċidiet il-manager li jien ma nafx nisfen. Allura jien ħajkollhom
Lezzjonijiet għattiġ.
Lezzjonijiet. Persa ħajkollhom in-nies ma rridx tisfin li x'għaddem in-nies. Għax darba morna ta' min jgħid, għax aħna l-għonet xerqilna fl-istess ċirku għal snin kbar. Imma qatt ma ntqajna fiżikament. Fast mbagħad ntqajna on one particular night. Kien hemm kunċert li Rabat u jien mortem speċifikament biex nara l-tifla toħti tkanta, anyway, Jody. U kienet hemm ukoll. U ntqajnem u tkellimna u minn hemm bdejna. Imma darba morna 90s night u ratni nisfen u għamlet waħdek.
Irsaqna qaf il-ġem.
Warra, please.
Dejna baqat mi għajma jitsu from a distance. Għal-Peter saqlem kull darba. Mbatt snin wara għalti peċifem.
Kif intom fl-imkien, issa xtaħ ġviri tħobbu
I love cooking. I love cooking.
Għanna parti mid-darem librerija siħa ta' kodba, tixri l-ktib fuq riċetti.
Riċetti u għek.
Riċetti.
Ma xtħob ti prepara, per eżempju, hello jow.
Hello nħob, bis pero l-ikel, il-main courses, eżatti.
Sir prepara ħafna ikel, ma jien toġob għajdlu. Jien l-speċjalità tagħha jien personalment għajdlu.
Il-leftovers.
Ta' veru.
Jiena nħobb nikrea dish ġdid bil-leftovers li jkun għadbaqa.
Tiftaħ il-fridġ.
U nikrea dish. Umbat jgħid li kiem ġik tajab ngħid li terġax titlobni ma l-istess dish, għax musa jerġa' jkun hemm.
Għax ma tiftakarx.
Ma nkunx tista' niftakar ġik.
Per eżempju.
Maġija hekk, taqbad magic mela.
U x'tagħmilhom?
Taf il-witches mela.
Xi pizza jew
Torot ġeneralment, pot pies, nħobb ħafna pot pies. Anything.
Curries, salads.
Anything.
Taqbad u tiftaħu l-sip, tajt
L-sip.
U li baqa forsi baqa
Eżatti. If it's chicken, taddatta l-affarijiet tal-ma-chicken, if it's pork, naddatta mal-pork, if it's beef, taddatta mal-beef. Fish.
Tajba di għara, għassa kem kultant jina najt id-dritti.
Ma narmix, jiena ma narmix.
Ħanżom ma semikolada u bat l-għada l-qasbis li tħol id-daru, pitado, pitado, ma
l-importanti li tkun fil-friċ. Once li tkun fil-friċ, jow naf li m'għandix ċans. Insajjara din il-ġimma nifriża, u mbagħad I go back to it, u nżidilha l-affarijiet magħha. No, not really, ta. L-importanti li jkun abjad, iħobb ħafna l-abjad, ġifieri nibbaża ħafna fuq white sauces.
Feminist.
Kollox.
Totali. Imma l-abjad ġobna partikolarment fil-pasta. Salsa bajda.
Al-bianco.
Favoriti għaj, mux liħor ma niklux, mux marinar ma niklux, mux.
Ma sajja xejġus.
Sorry?
Ma sajja xej?
Ija, meta t-tini ċans darba. Ma għandix ċans. Għeddi, darba sajja. U għada sallum tajd li kem kienet tajba dik it-tiġiġa.
Tiġiġa kienet?
U jene, għadlek jien.
U da xej, u ma ġaġ.
Ma għandix ċans.
Ilek senti u nofs tweddi l-lasagna tijak, għadda ma
Mela,
waslit.
ilu għedda lasagna tijaj.
U għajja ġus.
Ma
s-sawwiċa l-dilmara,
Meta trid, nisam l-għada. Imma dem, l-għada nsajru għed.
I plan ahead.
Mit s-sar kol-jum?
I make 2 meals a day. Illa li xil-ġo nibatlu li kelmi għaw il-xol u koll.
U koll. Unbatem momma, il-kunja ta'
Las jemmi mama, nartaħat per eżempju, I make 3 or 4 dishes. Jow niprepara s-sosis bil-lest, per eżempju nar il-ħat sajjarna 7 dishes. U ma nafx nsajjar għal 2 minnis.
Sajjar għal ġemasiħa.
Imdorjan sajjar għal 10 to 15 people id-dar.
Ito veto, għad fil-dar.
Taslim għant il-mama. Different needs for different people. It-tfal ma jiklux l-istess bħalna. Għanna nzjan ta' 93 years jiex maħna, so għarritna d-dattali u koll. Il-papa nadattali ġew jikol kollox. Jien kważi ma nħobb xejn. Jien nħobb insajjer imma mbagħad ma nħobbx niekol.
Mbagħad?
Iva, ma nħobbx niekol. ċi għamiltilom, il-ħatta għamiltilom braġoli, l-estate il-pork pies.
Ma tħobx tikolom intom ma?
Iva.
Għasi, ma f'nifimiex.
Iktar u iktar rritu l-indirizzakom. Daċċej saħdejkom. Idina nkomplu t-kalmuna u nufti uħor ma kom kħarġ għandim s-sidna sa' interessanti. Għanna naftit xem fil-kċina, pero għanna daċċejn ħelu, issa għanna daċċejn xtibta ħelu differenti għadu ġaħetna għanna. Uddimi dan il-varjetà sħiħa ta' kuluri, zbieħ tal-ħelu illi verament ħajruk tattakka wieħed minnhom għazax ma nasbir ħankun nistanuħu kollox, ma miħaj għandi issa lil Sarah McGorthy, right? Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Because I've been really concerned about this. I'm really hopeless with names, and especially when it's a name I've never heard before, at least a surname.
It's not a name commonly found in Malta.
No,
I
of course.
possibly think I'm the only one.
The only McGorthy in Malta.
Yes.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
McGourty.
McGorthy, oh, yeah.
So it's
Right.
not
Well,
necessarily
that's
an Irish
no.
name, it's a Scottish name.
Right.
For who would be on
Okay,
it.
okay. But you're fine. You're fine with it. You are obviously very intimately linked with sweets.
Yes.
Yes, tell us the story. So, I mean, this is, you're involved in these different types of sweets. Yeah, I'm having a look, and of course, I'm not only going to have a look, but I'm going to try.
Well, I think we should start with this one.
Okay. Is it a gum?
It is a gum or a juju now, as I have.
There you go.
I've caught on to some of the Maltese.
Juju. Now, this is in the shape of a tangerine or an orange.
It is. These are, I would call like a fruit salad. Now, do you like it?
I love it. I love juju. So,
Okay, so if I tell you this is actually a sugar-free sweet, would you be surprised?
I would be surprised and very pleasantly surprised. That means I can have more.
You can have more, plenty more.
Right.
Yes.
There are limes here. There's a strawberry.
Yeah.
Sugar-free.
They're sugar-free. These particular ones are made with stevia, which is the natural occurring sugar. But we have a wide range of sugar-free sweets in the shop because people demand it now.
Right.
They look
Interesting,
for
the
it.
stevia. I've tried stevia in my coffee, and I didn't quite like it, to be honest. But when it comes to something like this, so what is your story? How are you?
Gosh, I came to Malta 6 years ago now and did a work placement, and I met my boyfriend. Then I went back to Ireland.
Okay.
I went back and finished my studies. I worked in a restaurant.
You missed your
I
boyfriend?
loved. Yes, I missed him slightly, but I also love my job. I worked in a restaurant for a long time. I love food and I love what I did. And eventually I said, right, okay, it's time to go back to Malta. And my mother came up with the idea of opening a sweet shop.
I see.
I wasn't very taken.
Okay.
Initially, I kind of went, no, not a sweet shop. I did think I'd open something, but not a sweet shop. And then I thought, well, it's hot in Malta, an ice cream van works.
Yeah, right.
Why wouldn't a sweet van work? So from there, the ball got rolling, and we ended up, now we have the sweet van,
Right.
and we also have a sweet shop.
Oh, there you go.
So yes.
That's a fast rise. And
Yes.
so, how do you source you have to source according to specific criteria, or
No, I specialise in retro sweets. So as you see, the ones that are in the jar, sweets by weight.
what are these?
These ones, the red one is cola, and the green one is sour apple. And this is a typically English sweet. I have quite a few English sweets that people wouldn't be so used to here.
Do you want to chew on it? Excuse me.
It's hard. Initially, you're supposed to suck it, and then when you get the inside of it, it's chewy. It's a learning curve for a lot of Maltese. Obviously, the sweets are like this, so we can let people taste them, and not so much these ones. These other ones, which are bonbons. You would give one to someone initially, they kind of go, no. Then they get into it, and they go, oh, actually, yes, we'll have some of them.
Bonbons.
Bonbons. This is this one. No, the problem is
You know the drill now, don't you?
if you give them too many at one time, they're still trying to eat the last one, and I'm trying to give you another one to taste.
Right. I'm going to take this easy. This was delicious. So what is this? What is this made of?
That's the bonbon. I'm going to get you to tell me what's in it.
Now, I have a cola flavour already, so it's
The flavour of these are quite intense, like you find with the cola. No.
No.
Peach.
Ah, okay, the flavour.
Yes. This is the bonbon ones that I talked about.
Oh, yes, that's coming through. Oh, yeah. I could chew on these all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, that's very interesting. We'll talk about... Scusa,
Yes. I probably should have
it's not
pre-warned you.
easy to handle all this together, but I'm really enjoying it. We'll talk about this a little bit more about later on, shall we?
Okay.
And we'll have Joe to try them out as well.
Great.
Interessant ħafna ma ħani fuq għal-wafa ħalli nħeġa prova nattakka dik il-bomba li ġvera ġbitni. Wafa għasina nkunu makom dal-waqt. Għedna għada xejn fiex waslet Lisbeth. Right, Lisbeth, you now have turned your attention to the chocolate, but
Yes.
but of course that's because you're done with this
They're
part.
done. They're in the oven. If you want, you can.
Can I have a look at them? Yes, please. I want to know. Oh, there
They
are.
will rise. They will come up. They're like
They
little,
will?
little souffles, and then they will go a bit down once you plate them. But
Okay, good. That's formati.
20 minutes.
In the meantime,
Yes. In the meantime, we're going to start on the mendiant.
Right.
So basically, cut the chocolate,
break it up.
break it up.
This is dark chocolate.
This is dark chocolate. It's about 60%. It is
Okay.
Côte d'Or. It's one of the brands we used to. I grew up with, and obviously I
In
have
Belgium.
my sources. But
Oh,
you
I
can
see.
find Côte d'Or here, and there's loads of supermarkets who carry different
Right.
brands of dark chocolate.
Okay.
Obviously, if you don't like dark chocolate, you can go with white. You can go with milk chocolate. But you have to take in mind that each type of chocolate has a different melting temperature. The
Right,
less
okay.
chocolate, so the more you go towards the
Right.
white, the more butter it has, and the more risk it has to burn. So if you melt chocolate, the best way to do is, a lot of people do it in the microwave, which is fine. I do it myself as well, but stay with it, because you might get burnt chocolate.
Right. And
Yeah.
it will probably turn quickly into
Yes,
from
yes,
from something
and
which is simply melting to
it's
a
ugly.
bonfire.
It's ugly.
I
yeah.
mean, look, you're breaking the chocolate. Can I help you break
Of course,
it?
go ahead.
Yeah, of course I will. Oh,
I mean, it doesn't need anything else, does it?
no. Ooh.
Such a
It's so
wonderful. I
crunchy.
mean, who doesn't like chocolate? I've never met anyone who doesn't like
I know someone who does, so do you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
She's
interesting.
a common friend.
Oh, really?
She doesn't know what she's missing, does she?
Okay. One of the exceptions to the
We'll
rule.
throw her a
then.
bit there she goes.
Yeah.
Let's throw her.
You did it, not me.
So you're going to be doing what now?
I'm going to melt it, obviously, because
You did
Oh,
come
where
back.
did I'm going to melt it, obviously, because we need these little tiny discs.
Right, yes.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt it to a certain temperature, and then I'm going to temper it.
Explain.
Okay. Tempering chocolate, you don't need to do it. You can just melt it, spread out the little discs,
And let it set.
What happens when you temper it is that 2/3 of the chocolate you melt, and then once it's molten, you take it off the hob, it's about 50 degrees, and add the other 1/3. It will cool it off immediately, and it will make the chocolate go solid easier,
Will it set quicker?
set quicker, and it will remain that nice gloss at the end.
That's the
trick.
tempering.
Yes, that's
Right,
tempering.
okay.
You can do it scientifically
So
with
really
a
it's for people who are really in love
Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
You're in love with this. You have
Yeah.
to really do it the proper way.
Well, there's a lot of science behind it, obviously, but, you know, just melt it. When you see it's almost molten, start stirring it, take it off, add the 1/3, stir it until everything is molten.
Right.
And if you then dip your finger in and put it on your lip, and it's like a little bit cooler than your lip, it's the right temperature.
A little bit cooler than your body temperature.
Yes. You need around 30 degrees, so
Wow.
that's it.
Well, that's so easy. That's it. You want to check?
And then we'll just spread them out into little discs, add the different toppings.
Right.
And it needs to set.
And the
we're good to go.
mendiants are almost done.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going
Easy
to take
peasy.
this with me if you don't mind.
Yes, you
All
may.
right. I'm sure I can do without it.
Yes, I've got
Good.
extra.
I'm going to speak to my guests.
Excellent.
See you later.
Bye.
taħħa dik iċ-ċokolata. Taf kemm kienet tajba ġus.
Rajnik.
Għat inxomma.
Dik iskura.
Intu titkellem għat inxomma.
60% ġifiri miex
Miex
aggressiva.
Imma fl-istess ħin.
Rajnik tikol u ħana u.
Kut armeċ ġo.
Fajġer bitrej, xaħġa.
Għandek dal-elu kollu sa kollu
Ġu ċokolata,
ċokolata.
differenti.
Umba skura, l-favorita.
Saħna minn dessert għak ġifiri.
Dessert għaf namel bil-leftovers u koll.
Trifles.
Fil-miliet naqlaw ħafna
Puddina u
panettone
trifle.
u affarijiet. Allura xejn
Trifle ta'
inqatta.
xiex tamela.
Trifle inqattaw roti, nxarbu bil-masala, un bat nitfalu l-frott, nitfalu.
Per eżempju, fil-miliet
Kif
naqalaw.
bajtek inti għadek timxi u timxi.
Għax jimxi, kiku ma jaddix mill-bib.
Kiku.
Fil-miliet, per eżempju, naqalaw ħafna panettoni. Il-panettone li jibda wara periodu li isma daw. Għala, trifle, bijom.
Namel il-ġelli minn jumejn, mill-ġorta ta' qabel, namel ġellis differenti.
Mili għu trifle, rrit xie xef.
Inġibulek trifle.
Tajba, ma sissa trifle. Ma anke, dawk il-leftover pies, ux bitna.
U koll,
Ħut. Biex aħna fil-ħut.
ta' veru.
Il-ħut ma nħobx, mawx ħafna minn per eżempju s-salamun jamillu ħafna covering u affarijiet. Il-salamun nħobb nħallih sempliċi. Just lumi, bżaru melħ, olive oil u lumi. U tew jek kun friskit jeb. Dak ġast ixwieħ. Unbat namel ratatouille għal miegħu per eżempju. Ma qoċ namel patata għalija u ħaxix għalija.
Le, ċelebrità għan iż-żew kontili nafta. Unba daw terġa, tant in-nis jafu li huma jħobbu jsajru. Iju l-mama taħħa, għandhom per għandhom il-fishmonger taħħom personali, jiġi d-dar. Jiġi d-dar, iċempillom ismara xandi.
ħalma għamlu restaurant,
Aħna jieqaf ċemplinna, nażel il-ħut, qabel jinżel il-bieħ.
Ċaġġa ma tħobbu xek, tajt ma nħobb xek. ċaġġa tajt li għamilix minn nadik.
Jien naħseb kollox nikol. Mux ma jġo biex il-ross? Ross fil-forn. Ross fil-forn ma
Anything
tiklux.
baked dejjaqni. Per eżempju, mqarrun il-forn, timpana.
Sajru, da, imma ma tikolx.
Għarru il-forn.
Joġobni, ma.
Ma jena għagġin in ġenerali ma tantx nħobb.
Herbs, xej.
Herbs,
Cinnamon.
the basic. Herbs il-basic.
Pizza, per eżempju,
Fresh parsley, fresh mint, fresh basil. U għanna l-ġnin, parti mill-ġnin, nkabru l-karfustan, għattadam tana, għanna l-affarijiet tana u koll. So.
Jesu slogan politiku għin
Investiment.
Mażomma, ġifil-ċina, armajtu tajjeb, n-mażna. Hemm xi għodda li tajt di.
Jekk kunet nara xi program fuq television u nara għodda li ħarġet, jien irt nixtrija, nidħol fuq l-internet u I get it there and then.
Daqsek.
Ma s-sibi xawija.
Iva.
Ġil-gadgets tħobom
Għanda settit mal-ħajt.
Jien ma mux ixeħwejjeċ. Jiena nidħol f'ħanut tal-kċina.
Daqsek.
Iva. That's my weakness.
Ifem, ma t-ixtiex ħwejjeġ. Tammelek il-gwardarobbi, ma xpaċi bej għodu iżjed.
Ma jaċedu għadi, kas forsi.
Nisa,
Mux l-ewel priorità.
U cooking books. I'm addicted to cooking books, unfortunately. U ma nużax l-istess riċetta. ċvili riċetta nħares lija.
Bħala
guidance, eżatti.
Battajt issa.
Dik issa battajt to put in my twist, eżatti. U ma nati għal-ħat, un-bad.
Sigriti għandek, ma. Xi ingredientek, sigriti u xaħġa li tajta, tijek inżidila di ħaslaqta kif għamballaħom.
Nħobb nuża, is-sauces ċiniżi per eżempju, soy sauce, oyster sauce.
Mux Michael Ċiniż, ma bil-form.
Mux Michael Ċiniż, le. Meta nsajjar ċertu ikel, nħobb nuża ħafna l-peanut oil biex nsajjar u s-sesame oil per eżempju. Għax għandek dik naqra u you can't use a lot, pala ammont, tittuża vera ammont żgħir. Imma tagħmel differenza kbira fit-toma fl-ikel. Ġifieri mhux bil-forsi nsajjar Ċiniż, I love cooking Chinese imma.
Ili nafu mhux ħażin. Qatt ma naf li ma rajtuk daqshekk kwit u rassenjat u mitfuħ bil-qedem.
Onestament.
Bdejt kebbin u speċi, kiet narak daqxej. Kiset saħalli għaffedeja, speċi ħalli. U ma dik xtort, nadwak minn iġi.
Onestament, u rejta ritratti ta' meta kont naħdem miegħek, kont ikun bisir il-programmi tara. Għatli, u ritratti tiegħi fuq il-programmi tiegħi hekk.
ħafna ġifieri. Dejjem.
Daqqa waħda.
Ximmu issa daqqa, immansa da raġel.
Komdu.
Issa ħanqot kwita mela
Le, mux għalek, anzi, blabda mod, ma tarax, issa, anzi, issa, ħandu uftit minn dan il-ħelu, għaxina, ġifiri, issa, sweet tooth, kif?
Juju my weakness.
Dak iġi doqtum daw. Mela ħan sejħu l-sera, ħaj konna l-sera maħna, s-saktar tar. ħalli tkun tista' id-dewwa għana ħalli nkunu nafu xej xanda x'toffrilna, forse għandna xej ċina wkoll fi ġaħna u nafx Lisbeth emmi Lisbeth għaddejja bħalissa dokum l-affarijiet li ħad kompli tuża mal-formati mal-emmi dik iċ-ċikolata ġew dik iċ-ċikolata maħlula. Jiku kien irbaħ il-lotterija Namel swimming pool mimli ċikolata maħlula.
Xinu dak il-film?
Ċokolat ta' Johnny Depp.
Ta' Johnny Depp.
Daqbet ġofi.
Li jisib ċikolata rapper.
Imma ħanajlek, fil-film Chocolat, pardon me, Sarah, because this is a very important moment. Do you understand the Maltese at all?
No, not really.
Because we were mentioning the film Chocolat, and yes, chocolate was the main.
Was it chocolate?
Yes,
the Chocolate Factory.
No, that's
Chocolate Factory.
Ma kol Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, as well.
Ma bad Juliette Binoche Chocolat.
Yes,
Iktar importanti mit ċokolata. So,
I like the sugar-free one.
right. I want them to try these gums.
Okay.
Because they're Juju fans.
Sugar-free, though.
Sugar-free. Sugar-free. Allora,
Like most
tista-
of Maltese Juju fans.
Yes, I love them. And I have a habit of, I should have a whole handful and just stuffing my face with them. That's it.
But that's not enjoying it.
It is for me.
If there's different flavors, you have to savor each
Oh, by one as
flavor.
well, ma.
Għat ispiċek bħalin.
That's it, good.
Għati għobe, I'm sorry.
They're picking on me.
What are these colorful items here, Sarah?
Yes, I was going to let you try this one.
What on
This
earth
is
is that?
millions.
Millions?
And let you try a little. Normally I end up pouring too much out for people. Now,
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's more than enough. I'll leave some here.
these again are in English.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Millions.
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 And
I
And the
dropped
flavor would be?
1,000.
I'm trying to figure out the flavor.
Sorry.
now these can be eaten, and you'll understand why I'm telling you this after, because
The taste is bubble gum.
bubble gum.
Okay.
Bubble gum.
There you go. Oh,
Which
yeah.
is not kind of a
But
common.
it's not bubble gum.
No, it's
the
not.
Taste is.
Yeah.
The taste is.
Yeah, I remember that.
Kind of like the toothpaste that I buy my kids.
Yeah, the sweet one. Now,
More.
I'm going to open this one. Anybody heard anything like this before?
I think I did when I was young.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Popping candy.
Popping candy.
Okay, yes,
Start
we know
with
it.
him.
Yeah, profile juice.
I'll go on then. That's right.
Come on.
I'm gonna jog
Oh,
right
yes.
after the program.
What did you think, Michelle?
I'm still chewing the millions.
This is the problem, I'm
some popping
sorry.
candy. I said, oh, thank you. Okay, here it goes.
Am I eating it the right way? Am I
No,
being...
just
Put it
just
in.
keep your
Shove
mouth
it
still
in.
and stop for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Explosion in the mouth. All right.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
No, the restaurant I used to work in, we used to put this in a pre-dessert at the top, so you wouldn't see it. And people would put it in their mouth, and they'd kind of look after a minute and go, "What's that? Is there
to my
something
mouth.
going on like this?"
But it's a fantastic
Are my
sensation. I
teeth
love
falling
it.
out? No.
I love it.
It's actually a good idea to try them on cupcakes. When you do
Yeah.
cupcakes or birthday cakes,
The only thing is that once it hits moisture, it begins to
starts
pop.
popping.
Right.
So you have a very kind of short time.
I would
period.
use it on one particular wedding cake if I were you.
Right.
Some red velvet with some of this on top of it, huh? And
know what's-
I'd like to try these
You know what's
green balls
funny
before we
about
go.
you know what's funny about the wedding cake? You know how you put the two statues,
The bride and
statuettes out,
groom.
the bride and groom.
Cake toppers.
I wanted to find
Cake toppers,
Yeah,
Joe.
cake
Hey, yeah.
topper. Sorry. Actually, do you like this? He had to be bald. Because of me. I mean, what's the point of putting someone with hair? That's not me on the cake. So it took us forever to find the bowl.
What we found the cake.
We
a
did,
boiled
but
cake.
the face was hideous, so we decided not to go for it.
We didn't find it, then forget it then, but I wanted
So now you have a cake topper with hair?
No, we're just gonna put flowers on top.
Flowers.
Oh, there we go. There's a flower. There's a flower. The last one before we go. Quickly.
No.
Because we have to go for an break. Oh, this is heavy.
Yes,
Green,
and,
yellow.
So
I'm fine, I'm still popping.
Oh!
that was really good. Huh?
These are bitter.
Sour.
Oh, God.
Thank God.
Sour. Oh my, is this lemon what?
What for the club? Aħna ħallinikom di l-aħħar xeru rajtumna qabel ir-reklami kienet meta tfina u ġew tfajna waħda minn daw fħalqna. Hija esperjenza ġifieri li ma tistax tiddiskrivija. Din hija l-esplużjoni ta' toma qarsa li kien hemm fiha ġus, ġifieri veru li kien esplużjoni. U għalhekk qas biss flaħna nitkellmu, ġifieri dmuħ ħeġ minn għajnejja. Hija
Kat.
xejn ma tiflaħx, ġifieri hija sensazzjoni interessanti ħafna. Ġifieri għal minnu ħobb xi ħaġa qarsa, s ħobb l-affarijiet qarsin imma din. Esplużjoni. Issa però għandna daqsxejn ċikkulati. Ċikkulatini. Nirringrazzja lill-ħabib tiegħi Abram li batom li da, għalli għandna daqsxejn dewqhomx il-mistednin tiegħek. Abram għaw xi ħabib kbir u jaf jażel.
Allora, kull ġimma jintet nostra.
Sami, non paċenzja, ċo, telefix il-gost kollu.
Xaffarijiet da.
Ejja, u waħda, le, zom, kif nameli? Edi, għasama daqxej ma
Michelle,
Għasmu, uħudu waħda kollu jirket. U għajdu li xtaħseb li jattoma taħħajsa. Duqa.
Kafe.
Bum, mill-ewel bil-kafe, ekku
Ma
di.
għattatni xaffarijiet da, 1-0.
Ta' kafe, mandik ġandu jotto. Bil-kafe,
Kun ma joqos minn għamilek.
Ekku, ma li jmiss, għanna li jmiss. Di interessanti, Ejja. Ġandu jotta u kol. Isa. Anka l-karta. Sitfu. Ġammu ġus.
Għatadni tomata l-kafe.
Għanna, tanzi tal-kafe. Classic recipe. Milk, Piedmont hazelnuts, IGP, indikazzjoni ġeografika protetta, ġifiri dawn il-hazelnuts li jintużaw fihom, mhux sempliċement ġifiri ejja ħammorru, ikunu protetti bħabba r-razza u l-oriġini mill-post stess minn fejn ikunu qegħdin. Dawn marru fil-mad-dinja kollha.
Addictive,
Meta tibda ġifiri ma ħaddu anka l-nat stess tajt qatt ma doqt qabel bħala, għax verament hija xi ħaġa tal-għaġeb. Iktar, ħanejdilkaw xaw. Di interessanti. Di interessanti. Għaxxara, ġo.
Il-manager.
ħana l-oħra. Di vera interessanti. Issa ħana jiktaqtaw di, jien nirriżenja.
Thank you.
Salty.
Brava. Laħwa, għawek. Din fija l-melħ, integra, għanda l-melħ fija sea salt.
Sea salt, it is sea salt, diħa.
And olive oil, u żejt ta' zimbuġa fija u koll.
Aftertaste.
Kien interessanti li kollok biex ċikulata, bil-dina interessanti.
Zejt u l-meraħ.
Zejt u extra virgin olive oil.
Aftertaste. First you get the chocolate, then you get the salt.
Tara, għax għadda
Then you get the
ċikulata,
olive oil.
ċikulata għek tixtin, tuħob jieċil-bija, għek inti tħobba.
Jek tkun vera tħobb iċ-ċokolata, tkun tapprezza ċ-ċokolata tajba.
Ġviri, toma u kif. Jina, ma t-titti għal xej ċans, għax għandi tendenza wahda u ġek. Ma ntiex ċans jina ċikolata, ma ntiex ċans. Isa? U insomma, din all right, ma ġifiri forsi għaftit.
Kif
Isa?
Kulla, mela.
Dikja samra,
Duqa.
Le, dark chocolate. Nara dark chocolate, għandu
Dark
raġun.
chocolate anka mill-konsistenza taħħa, smajta tfaqqa, dik dark chocolate.
Ma naf li toġoba għandu
Thank you.
l-akol.
Allora ħallejt.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Da xej, Joe. Naħwa. Ejja, tal-aħħar di.
Oh, mima.
Issa.
Di dark, sikur.
Ekku. Għana raw daqxej li minn bat il-favorita
Ekku,
taqkom,
da.
jek kelkomx favorita wara kollox.
Jens issa kelli.
Isa ġus.
There you are.
Laqqa xort. Romantiku.
Dimiex nugget. Daqs l-oħrajn.
Fil-fatti ja.
Dark chocolate.
Dark u iktar kakao, fil-fat 75%, 5%, allura toma u l-konsistenza naħatu li. Klima kien il-favorita jamala.
L-għol wahda. Tieni wahda.
Dik tal-hazelnut.
Tal-hazelnut.
Tal-hazelnut tajja. Insomma, jina li għakku daw sa tibsax, għalli għamaw ġo, għamat missom, xie xizammu daqxej sarċina, ħala daqxej li zbet fiex waslet, u badna nżeħilkom ħalli duqu intom minna jokon.
Femna.
See you soon, see you soon. Oh, there they are. Mondiant.
You can't eat these yet, though.
Not yet, are they not ready yet?
They need to set.
They need to
But
set.
to make you happy, I've made
Ah,
another batch
she knows me
before.
well. She knows me very well. So we're waiting for the... How long will they take to set in any case?
You know what? I don't like putting chocolate in the fridge. You can obviously put them in the fridge and in a few minutes they will set. But what happens is when you take them out, they will start to sweat. You know,
Yeah.
condensation.
Yes.
I don't like to do that, so what I do is I just put them in the garage, and after half an hour or so, they will
I
set
see.
properly.
So in ambient temperature,
Yes.
maybe...
No, I mean, not in the high summer.
Yeah, of
in
course, that
Malta,
would be-
obviously, you have to do something else.
Yes,
but
yes.
other than that, just keep them somewhere cool, out of the sun.
Right. Well, I'm going to put them to the test with our guests, with Joe Tanti and his fiancée.
Excellent, excellent.
Michelle, did you witness our near-death experience?
No, I missed
No,
that.
we tried this very, very sour, can't even call it a sweet, of course, it's a sour ball which you eat, which was an incredible experience. It was a
Really?
shake-up of the taste buds I've never experienced before.
Excellent.
Let me know, there she is, Sarah. She's the culprit. She's the culprit.
Sorry.
But please, okay, so I welcome you all, Michelle,
Hi.
Joe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please, sorry, Sarah, please explain, what did you give us to try? What was that?
I give you lots of lovely sweets.
You did, but there is one, come forward. What was that specific
Yeah, there was this
explosion?
a super sour sweet. The outside of it is coated in an acid.
Oh, I see.
In
Now
an
she
acid?
tells us. Yes.
Oh my
It did
God, and you
feel a
ate
little-
it and you're
well,
still here?
We tried to. We tried to. It
we-
was only for a few seconds. It
We
was
got,
incredible.
we got past the 5 seconds.
I don't think I've ever shaken my taste buds to that level before in my life. Honestly,
I'm sorry.
it's quite a
Put that
shock.
on.
Yes, please, yes, please. So that was, but still you call it a sweet.
Oh yeah,
Should be
well,
all right.
if you kept it in for long enough, it does turn quite sweet at the end.
Oh, I'm sure it
That's
does,
the
yes.
secret of it.
By which
Exactly.
time I would be dead and buried, I would imagine, yeah? It's quite a challenge. I'm sure amongst friends it could be a challenge to see who can actually reach the sweet part.
Yes, well, people have kind of gone on beyond that now and maybe try and take 2 at a time,
Are you serious?
which is not advisable.
No.
There is a warning on the label
I see,
about the
I
consumption.
see. That much, yes.
Yes.
It's because it's quite a shake-up. But I would try it. It is something I would try once in my life. Not more than once, John.
No.
All right, hemmhekk għandna il-xajdulhom daw sformato alla ricotta. Sformato, ma
Moment
Smells
of
nice.
truth.
this is the moment of truth, yes. There are
They
4
come
of
out,
them
yes,
and there's
you know.
5 of us. That's the moment of truth. And I'm a little bit concerned. There it is. Oh, look at that.
Very nice.
In that date.
Look at that. Wow. So that's basically the ricotta and And
Smell the capers? You
yes,
smell them?
wow. It is very Mediterranean.
It is. I mean, the produce is as fresh as you can get, and you can work with other things. I mean, if you don't like spinach, for example, use rucola, use even parsley or whatever. I mean,
Right,
just,
not lettuce.
Voila.
No,
There you go.
there it goes. The rest are going to be plated, right?
Yes, I will.
I'm going to get some utensils for us
There's
to be
some
able
over
to
there,
try.
actually.
Very nice.
All right. Għal-sekk xej konfuzjoni, dil-bicċa li għedis fiċċaw, kulħadd konfuzjoni bla koreografija kif inxommu l-ikel, kulħadd jersaq. Now, come on, we're going to have you taste a real Mediterranean flavor, okay? Sarah, so there we go. Look at that, the smell. Ir-riħa tal-ikel li ħasra hija xi ħaġa fuq mill-nisbaħ. Nitu naraw għaddi fuq television ġo, illi tkun tista' tiegħek u xom minnaħa l-oħra tal-screen. L-ulur lill-Larusa. Sewa? L-ulur lill-Larusa d-duq għal-ewwel, dik ta' bista kollu l-ulur, ġeġu għara kan duq għahna, ġeġu għara imma inti bħala Arusa. Sewa, bride to be, she's a bride to be, Lisbeth.
Just go ahead and touch
So she's going to be the one
So
to...
that's sun-dried tomatoes on top?
It is sun-dried tomatoes. It's ricotta stuffed with spinach, basically, some black olives, some capers.
For the vegetarians, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you could add some bacon if you would like to, but
That's
I didn't
nice
in
as
this
well.
case. Yeah.
You know what you could try next time with that, Lisbeth? Some Maltese sausage.
Oh,
What do you think?
idea.
Huh?
Yeah,
Just a
I
little
love
bit of a
that.
touch, just a little bit of a touch. Ejja, ġew sejja Rus.
Okay.
Għaxan drak tħar, go on. We forgive you, Sarah.
This time?
It was
No,
no,
you're
actually,
amazing.
I really did enjoy the sensation. I really did. It's
Amazing
something which is quite a
Have you
shock.
tasted the chocolates
and I loved
already?
it. But
No,
Please.
You've had an
I have had
You want to
an
try the
no,
lovely
I'm going to have
presentation?
those chocolates myself.
Very,
I'm going to have those
very
chocolates
nice.
myself. But now it's time for me
Go ahead.
to try.
My goodness, it's really good.
Okay. Why all the silence? Do something. Talk.
I think I want another bite.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's going to like the spinach because he told me he doesn't like raw spinach.
Really? But doesn't taste much.
Go on.
Please tell me you're convinced.
Amazing. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Well done.
Well done. There's really, really Mediterranean flavors bursting through. I love the texture. So much so, I'm going to try it again.
Yes, I'm interested
Fluffiness,
in
we
trying it
remembered
again.
when we
It's
put
soft and nice
the
and
ricotta
messy.
through
Yeah.
the sieve.
Hold on.
That's why.
Lisbeth, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you very much for sharing this with us.
Thank
We're going to be attacking the Mignon soon enough.
Yes, do try the
okay.
ones with chili.
Right? Which ones are the chili ones?
The chili ones are the ones with the red
those
flakes
yes,
on it.
Yes. That's all my tongue needs now, some chili. Joe u Michelle, grazie tal-li kontu maħna. Nawguralkom ħafna. Affarijiet sbieħ, specialment teach memorabli, biex tuħdu pjaċir
Thank you very much.
Bla dubju.
And Sarah, thank you very much for joining us, and I promise you, you will be allowed to step into our studios once again.
Thank you.
You will be. Grazie kol, li kol tal kontu maħna, grazie l-mistednin kollha ta' għu ħatta pjaċir, għawkom jikilom il-ħat li ġejsina tant Arabis ma tħallunix Nikol wahdi. Ciao, grazie, ġraħat tajba.
Likla tajba.
Kulu ġus.